We're just going to continue where we left off. Let's just quickly go over everything that we did. I created a class called card. Card is an object. It has the attributes value and suit. I created a class called standard deck. Standard deck is a list. I created a list called suits with values ranging from 0 to 3. And then I created a list of values ranging from 0 to 12. And then I iterated through the values and the suits, creating card objects with that value and with that suit. And I appended it to self, which is a standard deck, which is a list. Standard deck is, I created an instance of standard deck, called it deck, and then I printed it out. For card in deck, I printed card. And it looks like this. 52 card objects. So instead of having them print out like this, card objects with the memory, let's print out for each card the card dot value and the card dot suit. And as you can see, for each card, for each value, which the first one being 0, it'll do each suit 0, 1, 2, and 3. So now we know how this code works. Let's find out how to change it so that instead of these numbers, when I call to print, I want it to actually give me, let's say, 2 of spades or whatever, ace of diamonds. So what you're going to need is to define this, define repr, and what that does is it'll represent, whenever you print a card object, this is how we want it to represent on the terminal. And you do that by using the keyword return. And for now, we can just say return card. So if we just left it at that and we printed all the cards, it would look like this. Each one would just say card. Well, we don't want it to say card. We want it to say the value name and the suit name. So let's define that. Value name. And I'm just going to create it for now because we're going to use it later. We're going to change it later. So each card object has a value and a suit. And we can use an if statement. If self.value, if the card value is 0, then the value name is actually 2. And and then we'll just move on to the next one. If self.value is 1, value name is 3. And I'm starting at the weakest value of a card being a 2, and we're going to work up our way all the way to an ace, which is the highest, the strongest card in poker. Now when we get to the 9, the value name is not going to be 11, it's going to be Jack. Now we start with the face cards. So at this point we just filtered through these if statements, and if the value of that card equals that, it'll change the value name. So now let's just see what happens if we return the value name, just the value name. And we went back over here, and for each card we printed the card, and see what the repr does when we print it. See over here on the left, it prints 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 jacks, queen, king, and aces. See, there's 4 of each because there's 4 suits, but we haven't printed the suit yet with each card. But that information is there. We just haven't defined it in the repr to return it yet. So now let's do the same thing we did for value name, but let's do it to the suit name. So let's go down here. Let's go down here and create a filter to find the suit name for the suit value, or for self.suit. So if self.suit is 0, suit name is going to be spades. If self.suit is 1, we're going to say we're going to say suit name is diamonds. If self.suit is 2, we're going to say suit name is clubs. If self.suit is 3, suit name is going to be hearts. So right now the repr is only returning value name, as you can see here, just 2, 3, 4, right? Let's add the suit name at the end by putting plus. I'm going to put space of space, right? So there's a space between the of, or in front of the of, and after the of. I'm going to add at the end suit name, and I'm going to run this print each card object. And now each card is 2 of spades, 2 of diamonds, 2 of clubs, all the way down to ace of spades, ace of diamonds, ace of clubs, ace of hearts. And at the end here, actually I'm going to print the length of deck and see how many cards are in our deck. At the end, 52, we have all 52 cards for a standard deck. And that's how you create a standard deck in Python. Next, I'll start talking about how to shuffle the deck, how to deal the deck, maybe even how to make players next. If not, the video after that, we'll start talking about how to make players. Thanks for watching.